hairstyle.
Thank you so much.
We had the legendary Mary J. Blige. I'm so honored to get this time with you. And
Thank you.
As I was saying with Angela and Tyrese, your role was small but major. I mean, the way you carried the role, it makes it seem as though you're throughout the whole thing, the angel. So tell me how you were approached with the script, and what do you think about participating in a film like this?
Well, I was approached, of course, through management, but Casey, the director, asking, would I be a part of the movie, and I read the script and I said yes. And just playing the part of Platinum Fro, which is the name of the angel.
Oh, okay.
Just being the angel is what drew me to the role. Just helping someone, and even just which is the story of my own career, and what people say I do for them, and how not me but through my music, how I've helped people get through their lives. And so I needed to play that role, just to be that character for a little while.
Just that scene where you pull back Jacob's character from getting hit.
Right.
I mean, that had such meaning.
Right.
Just that one act right there, it carried a lot of meaning for the character itself. Is it there something about when you played the character? I mean, it's not much to it, but it was something about it that you had to study, or how did you approach playing in quote angel?
I mean, I used to, like I said earlier, I used what people said that my music do for their lives. Mary, you helped me get out of a bad relationship. Mary, you saved my life. Or someone calling the radio station years ago and saying I was just about to drive my car off a cliff and I heard your song. Like, it's things like that I placed inside the character because it's heavy. And so to play such an angelic character and to carry it like that, you have to put some stuff in there, some real live stuff from your my own life, and that's how I was able to do it. And save Jacob and let him know, these cabs out here, because the taxis in New York are terrible. Like, they'll kill you.
My daughter tells me.
They really. So I was serious. I was like, these cabbies will kill you. And I meant that.
So. Just like the other film I interviewed you for, what was the Rock film?
Rock of Ages.
Right. Just your acting. I mean, your voice is the power. It's the power.
Thank
but
you.
your acting is coming out like wow,
Wow, I'm growing.
Yeah.
I'm growing. That's it.
Because what I'm trying to, just in the church scene, you don't say anything, but your facial expressions are like we're reading you. And I'm just wondering, was that part of? Did you know the camera was on you? Did you say, well, facially I have to say something? I mean, where were you at that moment?
You're exactly right. The cameras were on me. When you saw me, the cameras were right there. And I had to act more, instead of with my physical movement, I had to act with my facial expressions, which, really, that's what I am normally. I'm that, like, I can't hide anything.
True. That comes off. But I thought that was deep. I like that part. And to get off, hate to get off the interview, but I was switching channels last night, and I came across Jay-Z performing, and you was performing with him, and you blew this note, and you just went all the way back. I'm like, man, that's me in high notes. I mean, I fell on the floor. I just had to put that in there. That was.
Thank you.
And one last question about the film. There's so many things we can learn from the film. As I had said before, my eldest daughter came up pregnant a year after my husband passed away. She went from not being interested in boys to coming up pregnant. I'm like, what in the world? My decision was totally different from his. If you were in that situation, what would you have done?
the situation that you were in?
Yeah, yeah.
That you just described about you?
You think we have to? I'm gonna say, let's go back to the movie or the album.
I mean, I can't say what I would have done, and if it would have, because you did what worked for you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you think the script, the way it handled her situation, is in a sense universal? Because I don't know. I did a different. I made a different decision. What do you think the audience will take away from the decision that he made?
That
the pastor.
I mean, I guess the audience will take the fact that people get scared for their families and they don't know what to do, and no one's perfect. No one's that smart that they know exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So people act out of fear and rejection or whatever, and then they make mistakes. So they're going to take the fact that the pastor was human, and he loved his daughter, and he wanted the best for her, and he knew this guy wasn't no good, so he was like, you know, I'm going to pay you to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and to cover the album, like she said, I can't wait to hear it. I love Christmas because everybody is a little bit more nicer.
Yes.
They're giving. I tend to keep my lights up until at least Valentine's Day, just to stay in that spirit of giving. So what can we expect from the album?
Wow, I mean, the album is beautiful, and you're going to feel exactly what you're talking about, just the spirit of love and giving and what Christmas meant to me. I love Christmas because people are happier, you see more manners, and definitely a whole lot of love, you know, and respect for each other, for mankind, and that's what I put into this. How I felt about Christmas when I was a little girl, and even now, how much I believe, you know, it brings love to the universe.
It does, and it's just awesome that the world, even though they may not believe the same thing about what Christmas is all about, the whole world stops.
Yes, it does.
And celebrates love, basically. It's just awesome. And you've contributed that with an album, with this role, and I do appreciate your time, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
All right.